Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our episode number 20. So, maulang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Lalo na sa mga, sana okay po lahat. Lalo na sa mga direktang tatamaan ng bagyo, ng typhoon tonight. Alam ko, even in the other parts of Southeast Asia, medyo feel natin yung bagyo. The typhoon, you can feel sa kasalukuyan. We would like to thank all people that shared ng ating Filta webinar for tonight. For the viewers, we'd appreciate it and encourage you to ask questions to our guests. Tapos please share yung live feed sa groups nyo. By the way, for those who want to be acknowledged, please allow StreamYard.com/Facebook to be grant them permission so they can comment. Okay? Voice, okay. Thank you. Now it's going to be our Milo update.
Hi guys, Coach Kevin here, and welcome back to our Milo Summer Tennis Tips for Beginners. Did you enjoy our tennis activity last week? If you do, keep on watching. Let's go! Our activity for today is what we call throw and catch against the wall. This will help us to improve our hand coordination and ball timing. I'll show you guys. So all we need to do is bend our knee like this, then throw it down, catch. Using our right hand, throw, catch. Now we're going to do it on the left side. So left, throw, catch, throw, catch. Okay, you have to do that 5 times on the right, 5 times on the left. hope you learned something new today. Keep on practicing, stay home, and stay safe. Hello, guys. I'm back.
Yan. That was our Milo update. Okay, that's our Milo home court also. You can that's the activities that you can do while at home. You can try it at home. So of course brought to you by Milo Philippines. Okay, our topic for tonight is the grassroots tennis programs in Southeast Asia. Okay? Yeah. So we'll for tonight, the objective is we'll take a look on how our neighbors in our Southeast Asia run their programs, grassroots programs, especially during these trying times. Okay, so let's welcome our guests from Malaysia, the National JTI Coordinator, Coach Zul Modkir. Hi, Coach Zul.
Hi, Geber. How are you?
Could you greet our guests good evening in your language, Coach?
Okay, selamat malam. Okay, to all, pada semua, okay, peminat tenis Malaysia. Okay, saya Coach Zul, okay, JTI Coordinator untuk Malaysia. Okay, dan juga sebagai Development Officer.
Okay, thank you, Coach Zul.
You're welcome.
Next we have from Indonesia. Yan. Coach Oki Yonda. Yan.
Hi,
Good evening,
GB.
Coach.
Good evening, GB.
Yan. Can you say hello to our viewers, Coach, for your own in your dialect, Coach?
Our language, bahasa?
Yes, your language. Yes.
Okay. Ya, oke. Selamat malam semua. Saya Oki Yonda dari Indonesia. Saya sebagai under 12 and 14 coaches in Indonesia.
Yes. And he's also as ITF certified coach. Yes. Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Next,
you.
from Vietnam, Coach Pascal. Hi, Coach Pascal. You're on mute, Coach Pascal. Sorry.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Good to be with you tonight.
Yeah, can you greet them in French and your language? In
my language?
Yes.
In French?
Yes.
Oh. Hello, bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Pascal. Je suis coach au Vietnam. Et j'ai créé ma propre académie, ISC Academy. Voilà.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach Pascal.
It will be better in English.
Thank you, Coach Pascal. Next is Coach, another ITF certified coach, Sukbatar Sukjargal from Mongolia. Hi, Coach Suke.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
I'm from Mongolia, and I working in Mongolian Tennis Federation coach. Yeah.
Can you greet our viewers in your language?
Yeah, Sambeno.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Coach Suke. Yeah, and then lastly, joining us tonight is our very own Coach Martin Misa. Please unmute, Coach Martin. Yan. Hi, Coach Martin. Hi, Coach. Sorry, nag-mute po kayo ulit. Sorry.
Good evening, everybody. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, sa mga viewers, sa mga sa Southeast Asia, our friends, coaches, JTI development officers. Good evening.
Yun. Thank you, Coach Martin. Okay. So let's start. And Coach, of course, joining us again, Coach Davis Alano. Yan.
Hi, good evening, coaches. Good evening sa lahat ng viewers.
Yun.
Stay safe, ha? Bagyo ngayon.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we move on to the question. Okay, Coach Zul of Malaysia.
Okay, hi. Okay.
Hi again, Coach. Question for you. Have you started your grassroots tennis program in your country despite the pandemic situation? Then, yeah. If yes, what protocols do you implement?
Yes, okay. Okay, we still run the program, the grassroots junior development, all right. Okay, but in very we need to follow the SOP from the Malaysian government. So every kids, okay, if they come, okay, to the tennis court, so we have to follow the procedure. Okay, we take the temperature, and then they have to scan the apps from the government. Okay, and then it will be recorded. Okay, the ministry will record everything, right? But some certain places, okay, still locked down. Okay, we can't do much. Okay, on that. Okay, on that. And certain area, okay, for kids, okay, they also not allowed to enter the tennis court. And then for the those people who age 60 and above, okay, also still not allowed, okay, to enter the court. But the program, okay, is still on.
Very interesting, Coach Zul. So very strict implementation, almost similar to Philippines, like 60 and above. But here, they just improved it, like from the 15 and 15 is allowed and 65, I think, and below now. They just increased.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Coach Zul.
Okay, well, most welcome.
Next, from Vietnam, Coach Pascal. Yan. Hi, Coach. Hello.
Hello.
Same question, Coach. Have you started your tennis program in your country despite the pandemic situation? If yes, what safety protocols do you implement?
Actually, we are very lucky in Vietnam because the government did a very good job with the pandemic. So the tennis lesson has been suspended for a short amount of time. And now, since summer, we run our tennis program almost as usual. Of course, we have a protocol, so we use a gel to wash the hand. Not too many kids on the same court, but right now tournament start again. This week we have the second national tournament in Ho Chi Minh. So I can say we are very lucky because the government did a great job, so we could run our program almost as usual. So it's a very good thing for tennis and for the kids.
Wow, yes. Very good. Good job for Vietnam. Nice. This is Red Bull, huh? They have podium, huh? Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Pascal.
Right.
We now move on to Indonesia. Coach Oki. Hi, Coach Oki. Hello again. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
So same question, Coach Oki. Have you started your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we can call yes or no. Something like yes, we already start grassroots tennis program, but on their own club, not in the federation, because grassroots tennis program is based on their club. Sometime, okay, if there's in province A, yeah, you can do in that area, and then with the protocol of COVID-19. But we had standard protocol in when we are using the court, something like using the tennis court is like using the mask and then wash your hands before coming inside. Come on, and then social distancing, and then check the temperature, maybe something like that. That's a simple protocol.
Okay. Almost similar to Philippines.
Yeah, almost similar.
Yes. Thank you, Coach Oki. We now have from Coach from Mongolia, Coach Sukbatar. Sukjargal. Hi, Coach Suke.
The same question.
Yes, same question. But what time is it there now, Coach?
Now it's
Same time here?
15.
Oh,
Yeah, same in Philippines.
But
So,
for
okay,
the
I
viewers,
want to
it's
talk to-
snowing in
yeah,
Mongolia. Is that correct, Coach?
yeah,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Same
yeah,
question.
we have to start that in grassroots. The program we started already the 5 years before.
Mhm.
Then we still to using that in high school, not just in the government school. That young kids still. The we now in Mongolia is a 10 school. The 10 schools we are using that in a grassroots program still.
Yes.
Also, yeah, in Mongolia is now in a pandemic is we can't to control very good. That's why yeah, the Mongolia is now is just 320 cases, but they all is came from in another countries. That's why we are Mongolia life is still the good running normal everything every in programs any tennis tournament still good running. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to.
Ongoing tournaments already. Same with other countries.
Yeah,
Very
now
nice,
it's
Coach.
next week in the Mongolian that in junior also in national championship starting. Yeah.
This picture is really... What's this, Coach?
What happened here?
That's in
Is this how you
Mongolian.
disinfect?
What happened here?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Suke. We have, of course, Coach Martin Misa, Philippines.
Hi, good evening. As you
Hi,
all
Coach
know,
Martin. Same question.
yeah, good
Yes.
evening. Same question. As you know that the government is very strict in implementing the rules of uh, here in the provinces. Here in the provinces, the parents are the one that really are stopping us from doing our program. They are scared. There's an element of fear that we can contract the COVID-19. So in our place here in Subic, they still play. The club members, the and some juniors. I'm still training them individually, but not in big groups. Maybe two or three junior player that I can train, and then that's it. Uh, we are careful not to contract the virus, so and to follow protocols of the government. Uh, so it's something like yes, but it's not allowed. Actually, it's not allowed. So we really I've been in contact with some coaches from the Department of Education, and I gave some what you call this webinar like this to update them with some teaching, and especially we talked about character development, how we teach, how we have to repurpose our coaching into developing players to developing players and developing their character. Because for us, the priority of Filta is the development through character. Character is the one that drives performance. So it's the one that the basic what you call the basic lesson that we share with coaches in depth ed.
Okay. Thank you,
So
Coach. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach. Now we move on to the. Thank you for updating us, Coach. We move on to the next question. Thank you, Coach. Coach Zul. And hello again, Coach Zul.
Yeah.
And so next question. Please share with us how we're able to implement the grassroots tennis program during the pandemic in your country.
Again.
Yes, same. Yeah.
Okay.
How we're
Okay.
able
How?
to implement the tennis program. Yes.
Oh, okay. During the pandemic, okay, we still run the program, okay, like I said just now, okay, certain because in Malaysia we call it state, okay, it's not province, okay, in certain
Yes. Yes.
state still open, okay, because the number of cases COVID-19 is not that high, okay. The program is on, okay, but the problem is like, the outsiders is not allowed, okay, to get into that, that area. So we have a coaches still running the program there, okay, as usual, but they have to follow the protocol.
See, coach. Okay.
Yeah.
At
And
least
then
it's good. Yes.
yeah. And then Coach Rule, right? You already finished junior tournaments and open tournaments, right, for men's and women's?
Yeah, yes. Okay, we just finished, okay, but the tournament, okay, but we follow, the protocol, okay.
Yeah.
There's no spectator, okay. That's
Yeah.
why, okay, we come, okay, the idea that, okay, with the live broadcasting.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so those people, okay, they don't come to the tennis court, but they can watch, okay, at home. So
Yes.
yeah.
Good. That's good. Live broadcasting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach Zul.
Okay.
Sige. Coach Pascal, hello. Hello again.
Hello.
Hi, Coach Pascal. Again. Any questions?
So, as I told you, the government did a good job. So all the schools are running. So it was, I can say, easy for us to run the program. So we did like we did as usual. We invite many kids on court to share about this. Of course, as I told you, we follow the different protocol about washing your hands. Parents stay out of the tennis court. We limit the number of kids on one court, but we could run the program as usual, and I can say we are very lucky. During this summer, our own academy we host two tournaments. We participated to the tournament of Ho Chi Minh Federation, Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh is one of the biggest federation in Vietnam, and they are doing really good with the grassroots program because every month they host tournament for red balls, orange balls, green balls, so until under 14. So it's very good for our players because we can every month we can have an event. So we didn't have a lot of constraint with COVID-19 actually.
Maybe I should fly there, Coach, in Vietnam, so
Yeah,
I can
sure.
play more tennis.
You are welcome. When you want.
I like I like the photo just now with the small girl. Very nice.
Yeah.
She's 8 under, or how old is she? Red
Oh, she was 6 years. It's one of our best players actually. You choose a good picture.
I can see the form, yeah.
Yes, the form is there. You can the red ball. Very good.
In our tournament, she won the Red Bulls tournament and she went to the final in Orange tournament. She's one of our best players.
Nice.
And she's only 6 years old.
Sorry?
She's only 6 years old.
Yeah. She will turn 7, I think, next month. This was during summer. And this is on the Red Bull stage. She played already Orange stage. She's very, very good. Good coordination, amazing athlete. Yes, I'm very happy to have her with us.
Thank you. Okay, so watch out for the SEA Games. Thank you, Coach Pascal. Okay, now we move on to Coach Oki again from Indonesia.
Hi.
Same question.
Okay, regarding about the question number 2,
Yes.
first thing we should have to know, tennis sport is a very safe sport and very low risk on the world because we are not contact about player A and player B, something like that, and then very keep social distancing about the other player. But we have to know when we're thinking about the very wide in our regulation, our we have to know the regulation, our government, something like what, okay? Because every province is very different regulation, because it's because the wave of the COVID-19 is very different. In province A is a green zone, or in province B is yellow or something like that. It's different regulation. And if we are on the green zone, we have to we can do it like grassroots tennis program, but with the protocol COVID-19. By the way, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Protocol is very simple. I would like to. In Indonesia, it's like a 3M. Yeah. Wash your hand, and then wearing mask, and then keep social distancing. That's it. Keep healthy life, something like.
Well
Yeah.
said, Coach. I read the comment here. Hopefully, Alex and Priska will partner again for the next Grand Slam.
Yeah. Amin. tell to Ayala is not practice in Spain.
Thank you for talking.
Thank you.
Now, from Mongolia again, Coach Suke.
Hi again.
Same question, Coach.
So yeah. So I think it's in Mongolia it's very lucky because our pandemic is very low. Also, we can to control in that COVID-19. That's why our all the program is still the normal running. We are using that in the grassroots, the tennis program. We are just teaching for every private clubs and elementary school mostly. Then this grassroots tennis is not. We are not using just for kids. We are also using for the clubs who's the first time to join that in clubs to who want to play that in just starting for adults. Also, we are using that program.
Okay, thank you, Coach. At least that's good to know. How do you say? This photo, Coach, I'm going to show you a photo here. Where is this? Don't worry, it's not shower.
Oh, this is in a Asian Tennis Federation, just for camping in Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand.
I know these three players, coach. Three girls player. Is the small girl named Maralgo?
Yeah. They still every day they practice.
Oh wow! Because we played Maralgo in Indonesia for the Junior Fed Cup.
Yeah.
I think these three players are the players there represented the Mongolia. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
They practice every day. Very hardworking. they try their best.
And no cases.
They are really good, coach.
Yes.
They are really good.
Of course, the coach is good.
Yeah.
they just resting just on every week on Sunday, but another Monday to Saturday every day 3 hours the training still running. Yeah.
Wow. Good job, coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Let's move on to Coach Martin again. Hi, Coach Martin. Yan. Coach, nakamute lang po kayo. Sorry, Coach.
Okay. As of now, I advise the parents who wants to continue with their lesson or program to do it by themselves first, by giving them some advice and using their house or their parking lot, any parking lot to do exercises for them, for tennis. And as you know, we just started our school. We just started school in the public school. We started October 10, I think. Now they're organizing some lessons in the club, or a bigger space like parking spaces or something like that. So it's there's social distancing. The PE teachers that I have engaged with here in this area, such as Bataan area and Sambales area, uh, they're doing it on their own, not as a established program, or not filter program. No, they're not announcing it. So uh, so that they will what do you call this? Not It's not a big group, a lot of small groups. So that's it. As of now, we really are not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Uh, but personal training, personal coaching, their parents, their teachers in their area can do small programs. We encourage them
Thank
to
you.
do small programs, and that's what's happening now around the Philippines. I think the
Yes,
clubs
coach.
are open, but they are not really allowed technically, or legally not allowed to do it. But they're doing it on their own.
Yes.
It's about us doing programs that we can guide them. We can guide them to teach
Yes.
the
Yeah,
next
that's
lesson. Mm,
yeah,
You
that's
guys
what
said,
Milo did, coach. Yeah. That's
mm,
what Milo did, coach. Especially
mm.
yung ano kanina, yung video, home court,
Yes,
Milo
yes,
home court. Yeah.
yeah.
yes. That's
That's
very
a really big
important.
help. Yeah.
Because sometimes they need to be guided, so that especially in the use of equipment, and the safety the issues that they have to implement. So this is really a hard thing for us. A lot of kids want to learn tennis already.
Yes. Thank you, coach. Thank you. Okay, now we move on to the next question. Coach Zul. Hello, Coach Zul. Yeah. So next question. How do you plan? Well, I know you already restarted. How do you plan to restart it? The competition, especially the players have, how do you say, have not been in competition for a while, or you've been. Yes, coach. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, we just started. Okay, the junior tournament. All right. Okay, but the government. Okay, they start to implement. Okay, because kids 12 and under. Okay, it's not allowed. Okay, to enter. So that's why our junior tournament is only for 16 and 14. Okay, so
I see. Okay.
yeah, very strict rules. Okay, and then uh, the okay, with the Ministry of Education. Okay, also they're not allowed. Okay, for us. Okay, for the association to run the program. Okay, because we used to run the program. Okay, with the schools. Okay, especially with the collaboration. Okay, with the Ministry of Education. We travel, okay, from one province, okay, one state to another state. Okay, but at the moment we're not allowed to do that, right? Okay, we just run the tournament for 14 and 16. 12 and under for red ball, orange ball, and green dot ball is not allowed,
I
especially for the
see.
kids. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Coach,
Coach,
there's. Sige,
yeah.
go ahead.
Sorry. So, coach, there's one question for you, coach. So
Yeah.
this is our friend from Greenview Tennis Club. So his name is Sabas Boying de Guzman of Tayug, Pangasinan. Our
Mm-hmm.
Greenview Tennis Club joined the Saba Inter Club in Kota Kinabalu a few years back. We lost
Okay.
almost our matches, but still managed eighth place overall. But we enjoyed so much. Do you have inter clubs in Kuala Lumpur we can join?
This is for the club, for the adult or for the
Yeah,
kids?
adult coach.
Adult, yeah, yeah. We normally, okay, for adult, okay, inter clubs, okay, we have, all right,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Maybe I think the participation, okay, I think mostly from Indonesia. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
like in the future, if we have a good networking, okay, maybe from Philippines also can come here, because normally the association didn't run the tournament for interclub. Normally is organized by third parties.
I see, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, like you mentioned just now in Sabah, right, in Kota
Yeah.
Kinabalu, okay, is run by third party. So
I see, I
yeah,
see. Okay.
Okay, coach. Thank you, coach.
you're welcome.
And hi, Coach Pascal. Uh, our viewers.
So again, as I told you, we didn't have a long break. So now, last week, the kids have their second national tournament of the year, and this week, the last national tournament will start in Ho Chi Minh City. So the kids are competing, and even during the pandemic, following the protocol, we could continue the training. So most of the clubs in Vietnam, they continue to train following the protocol, safety protocol, of course. So moreover, us as a private academy, we are very lucky because we are in Ho Chi Minh. So for the tournament, the structure for us is like this. We host our own tournament, mostly for our players. Then for other tournaments, we will invite clubs from other clubs in Ho Chi Minh. And then we will go to the Ho Chi Minh tennis tournament every month. It's a big tournament open to everyone. So you have a lot of Vietnamese, of course, but many foreigners also. So it's a very, very good progression for the kids. And then the best of us, they can go to the national tournament. Yeah. So here you have a picture of some of our kids. Right now we have about 100 kids in our academy. We mainly focus on the very young one. Our youngest players are 2 years old until yes, we have an entire class of toddlers, 2 years old, 4 years old. It's very funny, but they really enjoy tennis. And now we can see the benefit because our Red Bull program and Orange classes, we have very good competitive players now.
Coach, there's a question here.
Yes?
We are being watched all the way from UK. So how do you officiate matches in your country? Do you have umpires, referees, line persons?
For the tournament, so it depends on the kind of tournament. For example, for the private tournament like my academy, we put umpires at every stage. Umpires, no line and so on, but share umpire. But usually for the young, we try a new thing. We will try to involve parents or the older players. Like the under 14, under 16 to come and officiate as a referee to understand better the game and also to see what is to manage a match. So they will have a different view of the match, not only the player view but also from the referee. And it's also a good experience for them for future tournaments.
So that's very good. Here in the Philippines, we do that also to our players, but the players is going up in the umpiring. But you have a parent, that's even better. That's good.
Coach. Yeah.
Yes?
Sorry, one more question, Coach, from our viewers.
Yeah?
His name is Gary Pomer of Greenview Executive Village.
Okay, Gary.
His question, in any way from French tennis or Vietnam tennis players, do you have, Coach, do you get support from French tennis since you're a coach from Vietnam?
No, not at all. But we have a strong support from National Federation and also from Ho Chi Minh Federation. So I have to thank them. A big thanks to the Vietnam National Federation and the Ho Chi Minh City Federation. To be specific, we have equipment. We receive equipment from the Ho Chi Minh Federation to run the mini tennis program like red balls, racket, mini racket, net, and so on. That helped us a lot. Big support from the Vietnamese Federation because about I would say training. Training can go to Vietnam, to Thailand or Malaysia. So yes, they are doing a very good job, and that's why our grassroots program is so big now.
Okay, coach. Thank you, coach. Thank you.
Yeah,
How
thank you.
about the national tournament? Do you have umpires also? For national, huh? Okay, okay.
For the national tournament, you have national referee. It's not just player like this. It's very well organized. They have a protocol, and it's really great. I'm very lucky. This tournament will start in Ho Chi Minh, so we don't have to go far to see good players. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach Pascal. Now we move on to Coach Oki. Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
So same question. Question number 3. Yes. How do you plan to?
Okay.
Yes. Go on.
Okay. Tennis without the tournament is nothing. It's like you have a knife, but you're not able to like sharpen the knife. It's like it's not good lah. Okay. So what the result we are going to implement the internal matches on your club or in close to your club, another club, something like that. Yeah. Or we can, our federation is call all the good province player, yeah, in province A, B, C, D, and then we call the best player, and then come to Jakarta, come to center tennis court, okay, to play the internal matches for the junior. If our federation can, if your federation didn't or cannot do that, yeah, you can do in internal matches on your club. Okay, so easy.
Cluster, huh? The tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to cluster. Yeah, you have to cluster it about the province A, province B, something, and then it's depend on your city. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Coach Oki. Nice picture, huh? Is this Priska?
Yeah, it's with
Coach, there's a question for Coach Oki.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So this one from Egay Depano of Derby Fairview. For Indonesia, Coach Oki, what was the most important training of Priska leading to her Australian championship?
Okay, the most important training for the technical or physical?
Both, Ken.
Okay, for the tournament is in Australian Open, it must be focused on the mentally first. It's maybe 90% is focused on the mentally, but they have some physical. We must increase it that on the part of the body, like power endurance or some forehand power endurance, and then stretch on an aerobic level. We have to upgrading and increase it before the Australian Open. So in the physical part, but for the technical or tactical part, we must to sharp the game style, sharpening the tactical implementation, and want to play against the all-court player, against the aggressive baseliner, against the attacking player. We have to sharpen the tactical plan, something like that.
Wow, that's why they got the championship there. Huh? Very good, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Coach Suke, hello again.
Hi. So in Mongolia, it's very normal. We just junior the tournament. We are too many kind of the levels. For example, under 8, under 10, under 12, under 14, and under 16 is too many kind of. Then we are using, of course, under 8 is a red ball using. Then like the same in we are trying to following like in a playing stay and to age. For example, under 14 is the green balls, something like that. Then yeah, we have the COVID-19 is now, but in Mongolia is very cold country. That's why we have another cold viruses have. That's why we are when we using that in a time system. For example, when we have to be should be following that that the game schedule.
A time
Yeah.
system meaning let's say in 30 minutes you should finish something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Very cold. Very cold.
Yeah, very cold now. That's why all that the junior tournament is going to running in inside court.
Okay, indoor. Okay. Thank you, coach.
But in Mongolia is
Okay. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach Suke. We now move on to coach Martin. Hi, coach.
Actually, as of now, no tournament is allowed for kids, but you can see self-organizing people groups. They do a one-day tournament, a one-day event, wherein they just organize by themselves. When it comes to national tournaments or what, we just have to wait until the government gives us the go signal to put up tournaments. I think there's a number of tournaments that are prepared already. It's just that we're waiting for the approval or not the approval, but the go signal to start tournaments. Yeah, here in Olongapo, Subic, and Bataan, they play tournaments, the doubles tournaments. The older people, the club members, it's still continuing, but it's more of a more regulated tournament, self-regulated. But there, tennis without competition is nothing. Playing the game is really what makes them enjoy the game. So, in the provinces, you can see they self-organized tournaments, doubles tournaments, or singles tournaments every week. They have their own tournament. So that's it. That's the only way we can, as of now, we can do.
Coach,
Thank you.
Coach Martin, may question para sa inyo from Dixie Manglibo. So, hi Coach, di ba merong specified ball to use at 10 under? Why is it they are not, siguro some are not adopting the required ball for 10 under during tournaments? And what scoring should be used during the 10 under tournament?
Sa bola, for the balls, the balls, it's required to use the green ball. The green ball, 10 and under.
It's actually required. A rule now, right, Coach?
It's a rule. So whenever your tournament is sanctioned by the Philippine Tennis Association, you have to use the green ball. So it is a requirement for sanctioning your tournament. There are tournaments that are not sanctioned, so those are the things that we cannot rule. But
yes.
I think that our problem is more on the availability of the balls in the provinces. How we can really promote it more or give them free balls first. Sometimes they cannot afford to buy those balls. They have the regular ball, the regular yellow ball. But sanction tournaments, they are required. They are required to use the green ball.
Some also is not aware yet at the moment, no, about the yung about 10 and under. Hi, Coach Martin. Siguro maybe others are not aware yet about the 10 under. Yung mga balls na ginagamit for 10 under. Sige, yun. Thank you, Coach Martin.
Coach, bali, Coach, sorry. And then yung question pa, Coach, what scoring should be used during the 10 under tournament?
What scoring, Coach, for 10 under tournament?
Scoring, it depends. You can do 1 to 4, shorten time. It depends on the situation. Sometimes the weather affects your tournament, so you have to shorten it. But as much as possible, it has to be actually, a red ball, green ball, orange ball. I modify scoring systems.
Yes.
Sometimes
yes,
it's timed. I used a lot of timed timed matches. That they enjoy that one.
yes. Thank you, Coach. Okay. Thank you, Coach Martin. We move on to Coach Zul again. Hi, Coach Zul.
Hi.
In your technical opinion, Coach, what lesson in the ITF Play and Stay program helped very much in developing in your grassroots program?
Okay, we now we follow exactly like ITF suggested to us. We started with the red ball, 8 and under, and then orange ball for 9 and under, and then also green dot ball for 10 and under. All right, we just started last year, but in the beginning we find a bit challenging for us because normally parents they prefer their kids when they started they play with the normal yellow ball. All right, but we can see the very good progress especially for the kids because it will helps a lot on the technical part, especially when they started especially for kids at 8 and under, they're using red ball. They start to develop very good technique. When they reach a little bit higher, they play with the orange ball. You can see the difference. So that's why we follow exactly like what ITF proposed to us. Like with the play and stay. We follow exactly. So now we already started to see the very good results. That's why for us it's very important for that. Maybe certain areas they still haven't used that. That's why it's very important for our association. Especially for me, I'm a development officer. I need to educate the coaches how important the ball going to affect on their on the technical side for especially for young players.
Yeah. It's more easy, Coach. It's more easy.
Yeah.
It's more easy if they're using the modified balls.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, welcome.
Next, it's Coach Pascal. Hello again.
Hello. Oh, just one remark. The picture before, it was one of my players.
We're going to show it now because he was just referring to red ball, orange ball. So we show it.
So to answer the question, yeah. Sorry. Good.
Yeah, go on, Coach.
Okay.
Go on.
So to answer the question, I will say first, we won't take one lesson. We try to take the play and stay as a whole. So we look at the principle. So first, ABC, agility, balance, coordination. So we try to build the kids first with many fun games. Fun also is a very important aspect for them because actually we can see that they come to really learn tennis. They come to have fun with their friends. So this is the main motivation. So we try to use that to build them with game to create more balance, more agility, more coordination. After, what is interesting with the program is progression. start rolling ball on the ground, we catch and throw and so on. And I think what they did is to give suggestion, idea. And around this program, the coach can be very creative and add his own idea to complete the program. So that's what we are doing. So we try to have many different kind of equipment. Like for example, this afternoon we use a lot of balloon. You have many different games you can do with balloons. The balloon is very slow, so it's very good for the kids. It's in the air, so it's like a very slow bounce. So you can use many different kind of equipment to create fun games. So I would say regarding the Play and Stay performance, it's a great suggestion. Around this, based on that, we try to add our own program. I would say we build our program on this. It's a foundation of our program.
Yes, so it's very important you're creative, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's very important that you are creative. You should be creative.
Yeah, I think the main part of the coach is to be creative because every kid will understand differently. So you can be creative to help him get the objective you want to reach. So and every kid understands differently. So that's the fun part of the job, I think.
Thank you, Coach Pascal. Thank you for that very informative answer. Okay, let's move on now to Coach Oki. Hi again, Coach Oki.
Hi.
Yeah. Same question.
Yeah, okay. My opinion is depends on the age level. First thing is depends on the age level. But in play and play and stay program, we should be focused on the balance, and the timing, and then racket touch control. That's three aspects. In the technical aspect, it should be more focused on on the development the children. Yeah,
Yes,
that's the three things. Okay, balance, timing, and racket touch control. And for the coaches, you have to giving the program with the game-based approaches. Okay, not analytical. So it's like let them play a tennis as a word games, not as a partial game. Something like, okay, you should be focused on that beforehand like this, backhand like this, not. So we have to give the children is like whole part of the game of the tennis, okay, with the game-based approach, something like that. My opinion like that. That's the very important thing. But for the technically, you should give the children is like balance, racket touch control, and the timing.
I see. Thank you, Coach Oki. Very informative. Whew. So balance, timing, and racket control. Very important. Yeah, thank you, Coach. We move on to Coach Suke of Mongolia. Hello, Coach.
Right.
Yes,
So-
question.
Yeah, my opinion is mostly like the same in another coaches, you know.
Yes.
Of course, we are. I tried. My opinion is for kids for balance and coordination. No, but in Mongolia is who played the tennis very few. Not too lot of kids is playing tennis. That's why we are try to focus to especially in elementary school physical teachers. We try to teach more teachers. Then we just to controlling that in a schedule, the lesson schedule. Then we try to in 80% game and 20% tactical or some physical, something like that.
Thank you very. Even just like that, you can produce very good players, Coach. Huh?
Yeah,
Good.
it's a
Coach.
no, it's, in the Mongolia, its government is not supporting Mongolian tennis. That's why sometimes in the Mongolian economy is sometimes bad. At that time, is Mongolian that in the tennis development also is coming bad. That's why we have a lot of good goals.
I see.
Yeah.
Nice picture, Coach. I think you're still young here. Is this you on the with the
Yeah,
shades, right?
this is in Mongolian National Championship Junior. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
long time. It's long time ago. Yeah.
is this clay
Coach,
court? Coach?
coach,
Yes. Okay, go ahead, Coach Davies. Go ahead.
coach, for one of our coach from Philippines, Coach Jovi. Uh, Mabuhay to the most famous tennis coach in Mongolia, Mr. Batchargal.
Yeah, yeah. He is now in. He lived in U.S. In America long more than 15 years now, but he's
Oh
come back
yeah.
to Mongolia. Now he is working in a Mongolian Tennis Association General Security also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now our in schedule is more new, more fresh. I think it's now is Mongolian Tennis Federation is growing. I think it's much easier.
Yeah.
Uh, thank you, Coach. Very good. Thank you, Coach. On to Coach Martin. Hi, Coach. Same question, Coach.
For me, my opinion, the play and stay program is the best thing that ever happened to development in tennis. The development of tennis balls and the production of tennis balls, the red ball, the orange ball, the green ball, and a lot of conferences, a lot of workshops that ITF did to promote the play and stay program is really it really helped us to teach it nationwide. For me, it was very effective. Um, the play to learn approach from the first lesson or first engagement with my students that they can play right away is the best thing that ever happened. It's so easy to motivate them to play. It's easy to add lessons like perseverance, other things that you teach kids so that they can apply, get more value from the
See.
lesson that they can apply in life. They are these are the things that the ITF did a good job in um, in promoting tennis.
Yeah.
So
Yes, Coach.
the size of the courts, the new rule that you have to use the green ball in the 10 and under really helped a lot. So for me,
Yes,
that's
Coach.
the best thing, in my opinion, that you can play to learn rather than learn to play. Because
Yes, Coach.
I learned tennis the traditional way and before, and it was really a long and hard way to learn tennis. And this one really helped. They can really play right away on the first lesson.
And
That's the
like,
best thing that ever happened.
yes, Coach. So, yan, nagpapa-thank you naman po si Dixie ulit.
Mm.
The stay program is being used in Abra. Yan.
Yes, I stayed. I went there 2016, I think, and really they really appreciated the new system of teaching, the the more of discovery, the more of letting them hold the racket and really control the ball and engage with their partners right away from the first lesson, and that's really uh, motivated them. And then it was really easy to teach, easy to teach. So the
Yeah.
program there is, I think, is I planted something, some this program in their province. So I think with the help of the government, they constructed 2 courts, and wow, from there, a lot of things have happened already. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach Martin. Um, okay. Okay, we now We still have a lot of questions actually. Pero unfortunately, we still have to play we still have the next segment that we have to play. But before that, I would like to uh, say thank you to Coach Zul. Coach Zul of Malaysia.
Yeah, okay. You're most welcome. Okay, thank you
Coach
for very much.
Zul,
Thank you, Coach.
Coach Zul, Coach Pascal,
Thank you.
Coach Oki,
Thank you.
yan. And of course, our very own Coach Martin. Yan. I would just like
Hey,
to say
thank you.
to everyone for your time. Actually, there's still a lot of questions here, but unfortunately, we still have segments to play. But before we play the next segment, I hope you can watch. Maybe there's still in stay because there's still there might be questions also. But like I said, we're running out of time. Yeah, so thank you again.
Hello to our viewers. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. For the next few weeks, we will feature in our tennis equipment segment one of the most popular brands in sports. Kitang-kita nyo to sa very visible sila sa sports and especially with their sponsored players. Okay, Head Tennis. For this week, we will talk about two of their most popular tennis rackets. The Head Instinct tennis racket. I think this is the one that Sharapova's using. And the second racket is Head Gravity tennis racket. I think this is being used by Severev. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, huh? So to give us more information about the Head Instinct tennis racket, I would like to introduce to you the Dynamic Sports sales head, Ryan Reyes, and their demo teams, Amard Torres. Welcome to the Filta webinar, Ryan and Amard. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Coach Martin. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm Ryan Reyes.
And I'm Imar Torres.
We are from Dynamic Sports, the exclusive distributor of head in the Philippines, such as tennis rackets, bags, accessories, and different accessories of tennis. First, we have this instinct racket. Ito po yung sinasabi ni Coach Martin, yung head instinct. The technology na meron siya is Graphene 360. So, ano yung Graphene 360, sir? Graphene 360, yung Graphene technology is located at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock position, and at the shop area. Ano yung natutulog ng Graphene? Graphene, in the 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock position, it helps ma-prevent yung oval deformation. It reduces oval deformation para hindi na-deform yung racket natin. Then, ang result, better energy transfer, more power, and more people. Next, yung Graphene to shop, ang purpose naman ng Graphene to shop, it enables counterweight balance. Ang purpose naman nun is to have better maneuverability and more power. Yun, sir, yun yung meron sa Graphene 360 Instinct MP natin. We have here yung Graphene Instinct MP and the Graphene Instinct MP Lite. So, ang difference is the weight. But yung head frame, yung head size, both they have 100 square inch frame size. Ang difference is yung MP Lite, it has 265 grams na weight. Ito naman pong Graphene Instinct MP, it has 300 grams. Ito yung ginagamit ni Sharapova.
Mas mabigat siya, no?
Yes, sir. 300 grams. Good for mga yung isa po, sama siguro yung mga nagsisimulang player, yung gusto yung kamukha ng bracket ng Sharapova, pero hindi nila kaya yung weight. So, binibigay namin yung mas magana, yung 265 grams.
Ang dami technology in-apply, no? Ang dami ng masikreto diyang nilagay, no? Para gumanda yung feel, magumanda yung kanyang yung
Dahil sir, kung gusto nyo,
performance to play,
tuloy
no?
na natin sa gravity. Ito yung
Okay.
weapon of choice ni Alexander Severin, sir. Graphene 360 plus gravity. So graphene 360 plus naman po ito, sir. Base technology niya, sir, katulad po sa graphene instinct, graphene 360. Yung may graphene sa 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, saka sa shop area. Same technology, sir. Nadagdagan lang siya, yung plus niya is the spiral fiber. Ano yung spiral fiber, sir? Yung spiral fiber, sa shoulder ng racket. Yung spiral fibers, twisted fiber siya. It helps you, it helps to accompany the frame upon deformation para hindi mas stress masyado yung racket, sir. Para mas better pa rin yung power ng racket. Yun yung spiral fiber. Yung additional technology na meron tayo sa graphene 360 plus gravity MP. Then, sir, meron tayong graphene gravity pro and then the graphene gravity MP. Okay.
MP, dalawang klase. Oo.
Siya. Ang different, para silang yung square inch nila, yung head frame nila, para sir, na 100 square inch. The difference is the weight. Yung graphene gravity pro, weight niya, sir, 350 grams. Tapos yung graphene gravity MP is 295 grams. Yung graphene gravity light is 270 grams. Yun yung difference po, sir. Just like the graphene instinct, dahil gusto nila yung raketa ni Severin, pero hindi nila kaya yung weight, ino-offer din namin yung mas pagagaan. Okay. Kung mapapansin niyo yung graphene gravity series natin, it has two phase. Meron siyang dito yung light blue, yung base niya. Tapos pag pinaliktad mo, medyo pink yung harapan niya. Yun yung ano.
Ganda ng kulay,
Ginawa itong Gravity MP, yung series ni Severin, to appeal to sa Generation Z. Ito yung mga kabataan na gusto yung maganda yung racket nila. So, based sa result, yun, appealing nga sa mga Generation Z. Ayun, sir. Yun yung mga difference ng racket natin, sir.
Yes, ang ganda. Alam mo, kulay ng raketa, nakaka-apekto yan sa laro. May ano yan, merong hindi lang basta nilagay yung kulay na yan. Talagang may meaning yan and may pag-aaral yan na binigay nila. So, thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Amar, for giving us those information. Paano ba order niyan?
That's a good question, sir.
Paano kami bibili niyan? Or online ba kayo?
You can purchase at selected store like Chris Sports, Toby's, Olympic Village, and other stores. And even the online we have, sir. You can purchase at Lazada or even some other online stores.
Kailangan kasi ngayon online tayo eh. Mahirap mag-travel, mahirap kasi maraming bawal. So, maganda, para hindi na sila bibili kung saan pa. Maganda. Salamat again, Ryan Reyes and Mr. Amar Torres for the information.
We have a demo. We have a demo team na nagka-conduct ng mga demo tournament. Sa mga tournament, pwede makikita nyo rin or mapupurchase nyo rin si Head every demo or every event ng field.
Oo.
Especially,
si Ma'am.
More,
umiikot kayo sa mga clubs, no?
Other discounts can available.
Umiikot kayo sa mga clubs, alam ko eh. So, nagpapademo kayo, nagpapaano kayo.
Sa clubs, tournaments.
Si Ma'am Thea, masipag yan. Laging umiikot, umaabot siya ng Davao, lahat.
Yes, sir. Visayas, Mindanao.
Visayas and Mindanao. Yes. So, thank you again. Back to you, Mr. Gerber Mamawal.
Yan. Thank you, Coach Martin. So, for everyone, I hope you learned a lot tonight, especially I learned a lot from them. Kaya nga, I hope our guest will give us another chance that we can even guest them again for the future episodes of our Filta webinars. So that's it. Again, thank you for the viewers and for the Coach Davis. Yan. So thank you din, Coach Davis. So stay
Thank
safe.
you, viewer. Yeah.
Yes, alam ko may typhoon ngayon, so stay safe, guys. And